The shortage of land remains an unsettled issue, even in informal settlements. Residents in the poorest of the poor communities are complaining about well-off people who are cashing in on the situation and are now erecting shacks for rent.
The rich have now decided they are going to rent shacks to us. The government talks about corruption, yet this is what we call corruption. The people live in safe homes, whilst we are here in the bush, and yet still the rich want us to rent from it. But come election time, we have to put high on top, as if we are important. We feel used. There is so much we can complain about, but this has gone too far.
As the city expands, many feel that they are already dealing with unemployment and therefore cannot afford to rent shacks, let alone from people who already have homes. The settlers acknowledge that they are illegally settling on the land, but they say this is because they have nowhere to go.
I was thinking the other day, if it's difficult for the government to give us land, why not build a compound for us with toilets? At this stage, we don't really have a choice. We will just stay. The foreigners in this country are more well off than us, the Namibians.
On numerous occasions, the city of Windhoek informed the public that they are addressing the land issue and that it will not be solved overnight, but communities feel corruption is spiraling out of control. Most of the women in the area do domestic work to put food on the table, but the distance they have to travel daily is inconvenient, seeing that the city does not offer bus services to those areas, and taxi drivers are reluctant to drive to their area. Almost a third of the city consists of informal settlers, and housing still remains a national crisis. The municipality has announced that it will spend 200 million in the servicing of more than 1,000 urban as it gears up to meet the rising demand for housing in the capital. For the News on 1, Rochelle Nadel.